Good morning, everyone. It's Renee here at Spada, and today I got an idea to do a little book club showing of all these wonderful and fabulous, great, interesting books that I got. I have a library across the street, and they always put out these books all the time for people to take on a shelf, and I just happened to find some really amazing and interesting books that pertain to my specific interests. So for quite some time now I've been wanting to start a book club. I really enjoy reading books, although I don't typically stick to one book at one time and read one before I go to the next. I like to actually read a number of books and just grab a book, flick it open, and start reading from wherever I want to read, in fact. So most of the books that I have here in my living room, which is where we are right now, actually come from the library, and I have lots and lots of books that I've collected over time that are really specific and interesting to me. So the first one that I want to start with, and I thought this would be something fun to do, is show you the books, because I get a lot of interest when I see beautiful pictures and beautiful covers displayed to me. And this one is not one I got from the library for free. This is one I actually checked out yesterday, and it's called Sugar Snaps and Strawberries. I really like the idea of doing my own gardening, and even in the apartment building that we live on, I would like to do some container gardening. And I thought this was really cute because it says simple solutions for creating your own small space edible garden, and the cover is just really captivating. I think it's got gorgeous, gorgeous colors and lots of brightness to it. It's by Andrea Bellamy, founder of the blog Heavy Petal. So inside this book, they have all kinds of, whoops, there goes my kale breakfast I'm having this morning, along with some oat milk. That's getting me going here this morning. I really love my oat milk. I just put some oats in the bottom of a cup, and then I fill it up with water, and I keep filling it up with water and let the oats do their business. It's really, really relaxing, especially like when you're doing this kind of stuff and looking at books and things and trying to relax. So Spada is about mind, body, and soul, as we know, and I thought that this book club idea would fit really nicely into the theme. And as far as books go, I like to have my books presented in my living room, and I like to, create a really relaxing place with lots of pillows, beautiful, inspirational, artistic pillows, and it's nice to have a real comfy, soft blanket to wrap around your shoulders when you're reading or relaxing. I like to have these little end tables as well, and it's great to have a cup of tea and relax while you read your book or watch TV. And over here I also have another little shoulder covering, knit blanket, which I really love and enjoy too. I just drape that around my shoulders, and it just gives me that cozy feeling like I'm in the country. So let's get back to our book, shall we? Let's look at a couple of pictures here. They've got lots of brightly colored pictures and lots of information here on doing your gardening. It talks about assessing your space. Now, container gardening, I don't require to have a garden, which is great, and I can just do it with a bunch of containers that I actually got for free outside our apartment building that someone was getting rid of. So I'm just going to flick through and show you some of these pages. Oh, look at the ladybug. I love looking at pictures. I'm a very visual person, and I think looking at things that are beautiful pictures really have a positive and relaxing, peaceful effect on the mind. And at the same time, it can stimulate the mind and intrigue its interests. It's nice to look at nature. So it's basically just got a bunch of beautiful outdoor scenery pictures of plants. So that's that book. I hadn't really looked through it. And this is another one that I got from the library, and who knows, eventually they might put this one out too. Let Them Eat Vegan, it's called, by Drina Burton. And that just looks delicious. So once again, I get pictures of things that really make me feel good, and I love food. So this doesn't have any pictures, but it's just a bunch of recipes, and I am trying to lead a vegan plant-based diet, so that was a perfect one there that I'm gonna get some recipes from. The Wheat Belly is something I bought myself, which is an amazing book talking about wheat and how it affects your whole health and also your mental health as well. And I notice when I eat wheat, both my physical and mental health are impacted like drastically. So it takes actually a couple of days to get out of my system, and meanwhile I experience a lot of negative symptoms. Here's the Everything Cheese book, which I got from the thrift store. I'm trying to pick up a new hobby in cheese making. I absolutely love cheese, and it is a delicacy, and it's very tasty and satisfying, and something I'd like to try out making myself. So I found this was a really good starter book just to learn about cheeses and how they're made and what the process is, although it doesn't show you how to make the cheese itself. But in the end of the book, it has a bunch of recipes showing you how to pair different cheeses with different foods, different wines, platters, to intensify the flavor or bring out the flavors in the cheese or in your food. This one, I was really excited to get this one because just recently I made my first sushi, and they turned out very impressive, if I do say so myself. I really, really enjoyed making sushi. It was so decorative and such a beautiful food to make. And this book is called Sushi Secrets, Easy Recipes for the Home Cook. It's by Marissa Baguette. And there's also, look, once again, we've got some great pictures here. Isn't that gorgeous? Very fancy. So just to give you like a, and they have the recipes, which is really nice. All kinds of different things. If you really, really want to get into the sushi. Show you about the fish and all that. Now, I don't like eating fish in my sushi. Not really into that. That's that. And it shows some sauces too to make in this book, which is nice. Here, I actually have all my food books put together. This is called Recipes and Projects for Little Hands at the Farmer's Market with Kids by Leslie Jonath and Ethel Brennan. Farmer's Market really stuck out to me. I love thinking about, oh, better get my plate out of the way there. I love thinking about farmer's markets. It just gives me good feelings. And it shows just some great, fabulous pictures of all the things like you could get at a farmer's market, and then what you could do with it when you come home. I'm just going to move this over because I'm finding it difficult to look at the books here on my knees. I had to prop myself up on the couch. See, like they'll show cabbage, and then they'll give you all kinds of ideas of what to do with your cabbage. Even some homemade, I don't know if they look like onion rings. There's lots of kids in these, which is really cute. Really like the pictures, and it's just like, it's therapeutic just looking at these pictures, you know? It just brings you back to like simple thinking